How's everybody doing tonight? Today, whatever. All good. Why are police reported today? Oh yeah, they over there. They right over there. Look on the shoulder. Look behind the light pole. Hello. Anyway. Ooh, a Buick Regal. That might be a Century. Yeah, that's a Century. I still like it though. All we need is Radio God. Radio. How's everybody doing today? My whole 0 viewers, yes. Radio. All we need is Radio God. Welcome. Hello there. We are driving. We're just cruising. Please enjoy the sights. I'm not going to have the radio on this time because you're doing that copyright stuff. How are you? Yes! Welcome everybody. How y'all doing today? I am happy you are here. How is everybody? All we need is Radio God. Radio. I love that song. Again? Damn, we just saw them. Where are they at now? Okay, so they are, well, oh, they're right in the middle. Look to my left. Hello. Yep, they right there. Yeah, I know, right? I am not going to get a ticket today. Nope, not today. How are you doing? It's raining and I got the sunroof open. Figure that out. This drizzle and I got the sunroof open. It's actually not coming in. Anyway. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not getting wet here. If it gets really bad, I'll close it. Frankly, my dear, risk it. That's a funny ad. Well, we are definitely driving in the rain. There's a light rain. Little bitty stang rain. Everybody's just along for the ride. Nice scenic drive. There's not a whole lot going on right now. This video might actually be kind of boring. If I turn the radio on, I don't want to push it too far, so let's just enjoy. How you doing? Yeah, we just driving right now. There's not a whole lot going on. We're just in the rain.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead. Okay. Vehicle on shoulder ahead. Where is the vehicle on shoulder ahead? I don't see it. And I still got the sunroof open, everybody. It's raining, but it's not raining that hard. Really weird, a little rain getting in here. Oh, there they are. Alright, well, the truck got in the way, so. We're not going too fast, I guess because it's raining. We're driving in the rain. Okay. Alright, time to close the sunroof, y'all. The sunroof is now closed.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Driving in the rain. How's everybody doing today? Oh, there it is. Something disabled. It's got a tag on it. Okay. Or a sticker. My voice is a little bit tired, so I'm just going to be quiet. Let me know how y'all doing. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't know. I wish I could be more exciting for you guys. Maybe put on the radio to some kind of talk. I don't know, I guess.
And Mexico is the place where it's at. Cocaine, a vast majority of cocaine, including Colombia, which produces the most cocaine. That stuff's bound mostly for Miami, because, you know, it's Miami, but, and then the other is all bound for Europe in a big way. Europe and Australia, they love their cocaine. They're still living in that, you know,
cocaine.
Studio 54 times. Still living back then. Absolutely. Somebody say, I'd take an Akita over an English or French Bulldog any day.
Yeah.
I love French Bulldogs. I love Akitas. But if I had the choice, I'd do an English Bulldog. The problem with an English Bulldog is you've got to go immediately because it has sleep apnea. You gave me a dog that has sleep apnea.
Little fellas can't breathe.
They can't. They'll die in the middle of the night. But they're hilarious.
Oh, so cute.
And super obstinate, by the way. Sometimes they're like, you know what? This is as far as I'm going. If you would like to take me, then you're going to have to carry me. And they're not built to be carried. They're not. Just get a wiener dog, right, kid?
Just get a little fella, a little wiener dog.
Yeah.
Little fat weenie.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're eventually going to be fat. Because they're so hilarious.
They won't stop eating.
No, they won't.
No.
They're, like my lizards, they would gorge themselves. Like I got to the point where I'd feed them once every 10 days and they would gorge themselves because they wouldn't want any food.
Yeah.
But there was times when I know that they would eat themselves to death if given the opportunity.
Yes.
I often want, like my cat, I feel and my cat is so picky. He hates salmon, loves tuna.
But hates salmon.
Hates salmon. We'll give him a thing of salmon because, just like the chips you buy, there's always that one in there you don't like. Right? You don't like bubblegum shrimp? No, I don't. Thank you. We give him salmon and they just sit there, like we'll empty it out and it'll sit there for days. He won't eat it and we'll throw it away. And then we have to give it to the lady upstairs, the rest of them. Such a weird cat. Such a weird cat. Coming up, Scott Sapicki's going to join us at top of the next hour. We're going to talk about the cattle world, what's going on, because I think it is important. The beef prices, beef farmers are not thrilled. Farmers in general are not thrilled by what's going on, from the soybean battle to what is happening with, if you're a cattle rancher, what's going on there. And we're going to get a talk to him about, the cattle cartel, which includes, realistically, the big packers.
And how the tariffs hit him as an independent.
He's got a pretty decent sized one, right? I don't know what's decent anymore. I just think of Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really, a lot of it has to do, we're going to get into this about the monopoly that some of these big giant packing companies have. And that's another thing we'll talk about.
Scott lives on the Ponderosa.
Oh, he does. Man, remember the Ponderosa? They'd start burning that thing and it's as big as California. Part of Nevada and everything. That's a big farm right there. It's a big place. It is the Chad Benson Show. Super Talk 99.7.
Information fueled, opinion driven. Super Talk 99.7.
1:30 on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Right now in Mount Juliet, we've got one lane open on the South Mount Juliet Road. It looks like we've had a cement truck in the road.
Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm to ever hit Jamaica in its history, has officially made landfall. This storm is bringing catastrophic conditions all across the island here. We're talking about 185 mile per hour winds that is essentially damaging so much critical infrastructure here, and also 13 feet of storm surge, which is threatening to inundate the southern coastline area here.
That's Ike Jaichi reporting. Nearly 700,000 Tennesseans rely on SNAP benefits to buy groceries, but that safety net goes away on the government shutdown continues, and these folks may wind up needing help from food banks. One supplier is Feed America First, and its executive director in Murfreesboro, Mike Womack, says there's no judgment at food banks.
There's just so many different things that people could be dealing through that you don't know about. There are plenty of people that have used the system, but the majority of people that any food bank serves, I would say, are legit people that just need a hand up.
Yeah, he says over there at Feed America First, they could use more volunteers, and you can drop off food at World Outreach Church. He says they'll be collecting food during every service this week and next. Israel has launched a new wave of airstrikes into Gaza just weeks after both sides agreed to a ceasefire. Here is Selena Wang.
We have reached out to the White House for comment on whether or not the president was given advance notice from the Israelis about this. But look, this is yet another example of a serious test of this tenuous ceasefire, which the Trump administration put a lot of pressure on to get brokered. And of course, the president himself was heavily involved in this. But just days ago, when President Trump was on his way to Asia, he made comments expressing confidence that this ceasefire would hold.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
This report is sponsored by Blindsphere.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindsphere.com. And we sell custom blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices. Our blinds are handcrafted to fit your windows.
Unwilling.
I'm going to have to look up that epistle. I'm going to look that up during the break because I didn't look up the word that section in John's epistle talking about the love of the flesh and eyes. But I'll see what I can do with that. All right, let us go to another letter, one that I am a little more aware of. Okay. Yes, my wife and I are making a pilgrimage to Our Lady of Champion. We wanted to come by and visit the studio. I believe that can be done. Yeah, let them know you're coming. This is Richard from Dallas. Sure, and we're particularly proud of our chapel. So, what's the number again to call?
Yeah, so if they just call into 877-291-0123, Father, they can talk to one of our people there and set up a tour to
Sure.
see what we can do. We'd love to have you guys. It's super awesome.
Exactly. So that'd be fun, and I hope remotely. These ones are very remote. All right, let's see here. All right. My husband and I, this is from Roxana, my husband and I welcomed our daughter, our firstborn daughter, September 26th. We named her Andrea after St. Andrew. Proverbs 22:6 says, train children in the right way, and when old they will not stray. What advice do you have for me to train Andrea and raise her?
Kind of.
And get pace.
So Jokic is the best player in the league.
Sweet bleed orange. Stay comfortable all season. Go Falls. 333-750. Big Blue will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes or overweight or have high blood pressure. Term providers help thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Blue at 800-333-1750. Blue will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-333-1750. Big Blue will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Blue's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-333-1750 or BigBlue.com. If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your money, the IRS collection notice could be coming. Listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers.
You do. So before you send money to some out-of-town, high-pressure salesperson, give us a call at the Land Story Law Firm. Located right here in Nashville. Call today to schedule your free consultation with me, 615-733-8168, or visit LanceDruryLaw.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Oh, man. Sort of you arguing with me. It's over. There is fentanyl. There's no fentanyl on the boats. According to who? The State Department, Department of Homeland Security, the DEA. We can go on. It's not even close. Just good. Here's the thing. Google it. It's not hard to go look something up. You don't have to go to the library. Remember that back in the day? And you're like, can I see the old stuff? Or you got to get the little Fisher thing, and you got to go back there, and you got to go look it up, and you pull it up, and you don't do that anymore. It's all there. It is. It's all in front of us. And Lena said, so I guess Rubio knows more. Rubio's an old school neocon. He lived, think about where he's from. Cuba, Venezuela, all of these places throughout South Beach and all of Miami have a massive power play inside of the Trump administration. They look at the Southern Hemisphere, in particular Venezuela and these places, as places they would love to see tumble. Big time. So there's a lot of that going on. And the army, don't forget the army.
And that was a winning strategy when he was he a representative?
Yeah.
He was a representative down in Florida, because that's what those Cubans and other South American people that have fled their countries want to hear.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a great article, I'll see if I can find it posted, about the influence that so many of these power brokers have in this situation. There's a want for that. And Trump, Trump's not a Mar-a-Lago. He hears from all these people. He's neighbors with them all. Right? A lot of them have fled the tyranny and the hell of these countries. And here's something. Why should I care what happens in Venezuela? Why? I mean, what is the threat to Venezuela to us? A small amount of cocaine? I don't do cocaine.
We can save the zoo animals.
I think it's too late for that, man. I think they grilled cheese those things to death. I think if you went to the zoo in Caracas right now, you'd be like, all that's in here is nothing. That's right. It's an imaginary zoo. So you can imagine what kind of animals could be in here.
We tried to eat the hippo, but he killed the ones we sent in the bin.
Oh, hippos are the worst. It is the worst. It is absolutely the worst. The hippos. Don't mess with the hippos, kids. They are the worst of the worst. They will get you. But I'm surprised how many people agree with your take on Star Wars.
Very logical.
It is very logical. Again, I wasn't saying it wasn't logical. It's a very interesting thing because,
I mean, most people went into that movie, again, with the attitude of, it's going to feel like I did when I was 10 years old and I had never seen Star Wars at all. No, you can't recapture that feeling. And look at the process of the way the story was told. There are certain things that in the course of the movie are or are not going to happen. Lose
I think the next rest stop would take a nap, everybody. I really do. This is what most of the road trip looks like anyway.
I mean, have you ever watched any of the Disney Plus stuff?
I didn't have Disney Plus anymore, but I did.
cows in a field. Aw. I see cows. You know what? I'm going to take a rest at the rest stop. I'm not even going to wait for an official rest stop. I'm going to go right to Pilot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a nap. I think I'm going to. Feeling a little bit sleepy. Let's go. So I'm going to rest at the rest stop. Once again, I'm a little bit sleepy. I can see the Pilot. I'm going to take a nap, everybody. My schedule has been off. So I hope everyone liked this video. I appreciate everybody. Please like, share, subscribe if you can. I'm gonna take a nap. Tired. I've been doing a lot. I do not realize how far I push myself. That's a good gas price too, but I have a full tank already. You can't get gas if your tank is on full. Nope. Alright, y'all. So once again, once I get to this rest stop, I can't even talk. I just said I'm going to take a sleep. Good night, everybody. Let me get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Bad boys, what you gonna do in the opposite lane? What you gonna do when they come for you? Alright guys, once I get in there, I'm gonna take a nap. So let's do that. It's nap time. Nap time. I gotta take a nap. I gotta take a nap, y'all. Just gotta. The transmission is working well. This makes me very happy. And I have not beat on it yet, neither. It's always gotten smooth operation. We're gonna take care of this one. We're going to take care of the fluid in this one, yeah. Alright, so that's it. Time to take a nap. Blanket, pillow, seat back. Hat off, glasses off, and that's it. We're taking a nap. So everybody, have a great day, and good night. I'm gonna take a nap. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.